Ladies and gentlemen, your next battle of the evening is in the featherweight division. It's scheduled for three-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the My Golf Vacation blue corner. He weighed in at 146.6 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He's representing Ironclad HQ out of Birmingham, Alabama. This is Jacob Perez. And his opponent, fighting out of the Southern Roots Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 146.9 pounds. He has a record of 4 wins and 4 losses. He's representing Bushido Martial Arts out of Marietta, Georgia. This is Justin McCollum.
Justin the Jet McCollum. Jacob Perez. Here we go. Big Luke Wilson calling the action.
Luke looks to be undefeated himself as an MMA fighter tonight.
Coming off the heels of his last bout, when his unbeaten mark went away, so he's tough as nails getting in there. What a start.
Recently taking his first loss, unfortunately. Oh, man, I like those lefts from Justin the Jet.
Nice head kick there from
Nice
the Jet.
head kick. These guys have experience.
Perez just walking through these techniques, though. What a
Yeah,
battle of
a
wills.
little bit of a smile here from Perez.
And
nice low kick there from Perez. Right in front of us here, boys.
And I tell you, man, the way to walk, the way to get around the turnaround side kicks and the turnaround wheel kicks is to walk forward. If you back up, it extends. He's smart, well coached.
Sure. Yep.
Ooh, nice little
Keep that
short
distance at a
knee.
minimum.
Keep the distance at a minimum. Keep it close.
Perez doing a good job of getting in and out here in the early going, but right now it's the Jet unleashing some offense.
Some very aggressive.
Great out, very aggressive offense.
Offense here in just the very first minute of the first round. Wow.
Just a few years ago, it felt like this weight class, featherweight, it wasn't as hyped, but man, so many great scrambles, so much great striking action, like what the Jet is doing right here. Big left.
Stunned him.
Oh! The Jet is pouring it on here in round 1.
I gotta say, Jacob Perez is tough. Those are some hits.
Perez does look to be the thicker of the two.
Yep.
He does. He still seems to be a little.
Oh man.
Tripped on a kick, but he finds a takedown. What a turn of events there for Jacob Perez.
What a turn of events.
Yeah, good scramble.
And let's see what kind of grappling we have here, what level of grappling. McCollum is working. I believe McCollum's working to try to trap the arm. He doesn't want him to posture up and strike him, but Perez doesn't look to seem to be trying to come up for the strike.
Houston, you see the Jet grabbing for a leg there. What do you think he's cooking up?
I think that he was set up for an arm bar.
Absolutely.
But, we'll see if he does that again. Oh, yep.
That's what he's going for. Arm bar triangle set up, catch the leg so he can keep him off balance. But it doesn't look like Perez is trying to pass his guard. He's laying complacent in his guard.
He's active on his feet, but he's not actively trying to pass.
Absolutely.
With a minute left here in the first round, this is good optics, though, for Perez. He's really pouring it on here with some good top control and some nice ground and pound attempts, but he's got to watch out. You're playing a deadly game.
Playing a deadly game, and McCullum looks to have decent grappling experience. He's controlling his posture, but he let Perez out. Perez didn't try to pass. He actually opened his legs and let him walk out.
Yep.
It was very even, too, for the first 2/3 of this round, and I really feel like Perez winning the war of optics right now. He's had top control for a solid minute and a half, and he's landing some nice strikes here from that top position. So Judge has got a lot to consider.
I agree. A little small slip-up turn of events where it looked McCullum clearly had the advantage on the feet.
Yeah, anxious to see how the second round comes out with both these guys starting standing.
Yeah, the ground sequence began as a result of a slip and fall from Perez, and maybe we'll see that here on the replay. Let's take a look. Oh, that was a nice straight left there from Perez on the replay. This is where McCollum sensed that maybe he could close the show here in this one.
I think McCollum should have just kept coming at him.
Absolutely.
He took a break, and I think that was a mistake for him in that first.
I don't think he should have thrown the kick. He hit him with 2 solid punches. He should have went and just started punching him. Adjustments make fights. Let's see what these fighters. There was a heavy energy output first round.
It was.
Agreed. Yeah. Whew.
Perez there listening to the coaching in his corner, and he's got to be feeling pretty good. By all indications, he probably salted away round 1. As I said, both of these fighters, Perez comes in 2-2, McCollum comes in 4-4. This is probably, you know, one of the biggest stages they fought on. I know McCollum, NFC former featherweight champion. The underground here tonight, it is cooking in this building. This thing is really, really magnified here. So many big names in combat sports. Here. You think about some of the names and the people that are in the building with UFC tomorrow. Both of these young men got a lot to prove. And, man, much better start to the round for McCollum.
Absolutely, man. Both guys a little more tentative right now, a little slower on the engagement.
I noticed that too. Yes, a little bit more cautious in the second round.
Absolutely. You got to think, man, these guys are mid-second round. See a lot of mouthpieces showing. He's reaching down for that kick. His coach screaming, keep that hand up. Oh, Perez with the first, Perez's first high kick. Oh, he just caught him.
I think that left high kick landed pretty flush. Nice 1-2 there from the Jet.
Great hands from both these guys.
Absolutely, both of these guys. Oh, great push off the fence. He missed, but these guys, nice.
Nice spinning attack there from the Jet.
We're going to see a great highlight reel from both of these guys at the end of this.
Absolutely, man. These guys, this is great striking. The technical striking of both of these guys is great.
That, to me, though, Perez utilized a low kick to the left leg of McCollum. There's already a lot of welts there. That might be something he continues to invest in.
Right.
And there it is again.
He's targeting.
There it is again. He's targeting. Oh, and he's not checking his kick. McCullum's not checking his kick.
And the Jet is so mobile. You know, he's really running all over. He uses angles. Right here, look at this. Look at the mobility. Perez really needs to continue to chop.
But he's using a lot of his energy in the running.
He's racking up points right now, though.
And McCullum's looking for the body shot,
guys.
He's looking for the body shot.
That was loud. That hurt him.
That did hurt him.
Nice knee. He's looking for the body shot.
Oh, my goodness. McCollum is pouring it on here in round 2.
McCollum is just letting in the kitchen sink. Great takedown from Perez.
That's just what the doctor ordered for Jacob Perez.
Oh, he's got him tight. McCollum does not look worried. Oh.
Good stuff, though, from Perez. Intelligent submission defense leads to more vicious offense here from top position for Perez.
And maybe the first round when Perez didn't try to blow out of his guard, maybe he was working on timing.
Yeah.
Again, this is a great bantamweight fight.
It is, and it's shades of round 1 here, right? Extremely even action on the feet. I thought McCollum really was finding some success with the striking, but with a minute to go in round 2, he finds himself on his back, and the bigger man, Jacob Perez, here kind of having a chance to enjoy top control and get some offense going himself.
And we still have 40 seconds remaining of the second, but I think we're going to hear from both coaches' corner. You have to go into this third round and finish this fight because this is, like you said, this is a very even fight.
It is extremely even. I do like that Perez is not just resting on his laurels. He is taking some chances here and getting some punches off. Monty, you see it all the time in the sport. Guys just lay and pray. That's not what's going on in this one.
Well, you know, the game has evolved. We have referees and judges now that know fight from the bottom, fight from the top. So they're starting to score guys, you know, their attempts to win the fight from the bottom instead of someone laying and praying on them.
That's a good point. Again, though, Perez staying just active enough to continue to have top position as we close out round number 2. Ooh, late shot at the bell there.
Good sportsmanship by these guys as well, man.
Let's take a look at some of this round 2 action. Houston, what are you seeing on the replay?
That spinning kick right there. And I knew he did it in the first round. I thought there's no way we're going to see more of that, and we have. And then this immediate takedown from Perez. That was clean as he immediately went to side control here with that body lock.
Monty, that's a bit of a microcosm of the fight, right? Explosive techniques on the feet from the Jet. Really good fundamentals and good top control from Perez.
Well, it seems that in both rounds, Perez got the position with about a minute and a half left, and did not let him back up. So I think that going into this third and final bell, I think that this McCullum's corner is going to have to tell him to gauge his distance better, man. Because the first time it was an accidental, you know, it just happened, but he timed that perfect in that second.
Absolutely.
Well, good insight there from the Dr. Monty Burks talking about what these fighters need to do. Very closely contested bout. I'm going to be curious to see how much urgency McCollum comes out with. He's already been hyper-aggressive in the first 2 rounds.
I mentioned it, but the game has changed, and this is not the amateur-level fight that you saw 6-7 years ago. These guys are great, man. This is a great fight we have on this amateur card.
This is what a pro fight looked like 6 or 7 years
100%.
ago. 100%. McCullum's not checking those. He's still not checking those kicks.
And you wonder, he just sat on the stool, right, to recover. But then you stand up, and yeah, that leg might be starting to stiffen up.
And we see
heavy body kick from the Jet.
We see Perez coming forward a lot more here in this third.
McCullum caught him clean with a body shot with that kick. both of these guys are absolutely dangerous.
Perez must be in great shape because McCollum landed some really good body work with the fists earlier in the fight as well.
And you said it when he came in, man. This guy's looking bigger and he looks a little thicker at this weight.
I did not anticipate this fight would go this long. I was wrong, but I'm glad it went this long.
This is a great fight.
It is
Absolutely.
a great fight, yeah.
I love to see this kind of that body shot.
Right into a knee, yeah. That could close
That
the
combo,
show, you know.
If he can get 2 of those in, that could be it.
And props to Jacob Perez. He's wearing it
Oh,
well.
nice judo. Nice judo.
He's got to take
throw.
advantage of that.
But hey, you know what? The Jet knows that he's got some power in those hands. Maybe he wants to find it on the feet.
Perfectly clean execution. I'm still wondering why he didn't take advantage
That
of
was
it.
great timing, though.
We do
That
see
timing.
Justin starting to tire a little bit here in the third.
I think that leg stiffened up a little bit between rounds from all the damage it's taken. It's going to be hard for him to build a vertical base. Man, Perez with some heavy strikes.
Oh.
Nice up kick. McCullough's legs are dangerous no matter where he's
Absolutely.
at.
Yeah, Justin's still very much in this fight.
Yes, sir. He's still much in this fight. Oh, he's got the leg, but he's
This
giving
is
up.
getting nasty
I wonder if he's
now.
trying to set up for a deep half here or what his
Deep
plan
half.
was. But
Yeah, and it was too close to the cage. He couldn't get his hips out,
Yep.
man. And Perez is using that cage very well right now to
He
keep him
is.
from being explosive.
The leg kicks might have compromised the leg a little bit, and right now it's going to be hard to build a vertical base for Justin McCollum. Jacob Perez is right where he wants to be with about a minute to go here in round 3, gentlemen.
man,
Absolutely.
Perez
He's-
nods.
Oh, what a
nice.
scramble.
What a scramble.
Oh, man, that is tight.
Nice tuck.
That is tight, but he does. Okay, he lost it right there. Yep.
Man, that is the kind of action that you get here at featherweight.
This is what people pay to see. These guys are bringing it. This is a fight.
Man, we are seeing Justin maneuver himself out of some very bad positions here.
He's tough as nails.
He's tough
Wow,
as nails.
big
He
Andy
is
there.
Oh, the ref's going to stop this one. He's going to stop it. He's going
Yeah,
to stop
he's-
it. He's going to stop it.
Oh,
He's not.
man.
He's going to let him fight. He's going to let him fight. He's going to let him fight.
Wow.
These guys are bringing it.
Man.
Perez is
these guys-
emptying the tank right now. McCollum is in real danger. Luke Wilson's taking a look.
He's taking a look. He's taking a look.
Oh, man, he's not gonna
McCullough's
let this
fighting.
keep going on.
McCullough
McCullum's
is
gotta
fighting
make
to
a
the
decision
death.
here.
15 seconds to go in the bout. Will this see the judges' scorecards?
Will this see the judges score? I will tell you, McCullough is fighting his heart out.
That's it.
Oh, he
That
stopped
is
it.
it.
Oh,
It is over.
4 seconds to go.
Big Loose Wilson calls this fight. Jacob Perez defeats the Jet, Justin McCollum. What a fight!
And Luke Wilson having a moment there talking to the fighter.
Tough kid. That's a tough
He gave
guy.
him every chance to get out of that, but Jacob Perez was relentless. Let's take a look at the fight-ending sequence here, Monty Burks.
Absolutely, man. I thought for a minute it looked like he was trying to tap there for a second. McCullough fought. I got to give the kid props. Perez brought it to him, but that kid fought to the death.
He did, absolutely right. Great call from Luke Wilson here, and I knew his thought there was, hey, let's see if we can just let this one time out, but call him. Tough dude. This was a great fight.
I think he's just, right now, he's just tired. He's down. He gave everything he had, man.
Man, I can't blame him. These guys let it all out.
It was an honor
Here
to
in
get to call
Nashville.
that one. That was
Absolutely.
really
Great
good
fight.
stuff.
Both of these guys will be able to fight on the next level.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is Jacob Perez getting
Good
his
job, Mr. Perez.
third win of his amateur career, moving that record to 3-2. Psychologically, you get above 500 and to do it at the underground, man, that is awesome. And Justin McCollum being helped to his feet, a little bit wary, but man, that is a contender early for fight of the
Absolutely.
night. Let's throw it to Jeff Hobbs for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Perez and McCollum. Your referee stops us out at 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the third round. Your winner by TKO, Jacob